The objective of this workshop is to make some of the significant changes for your grades, for the efforts you have done for the last 2 years for your grade 9 and then grade 10. Of course, after a few days, you'll be having your first external exam ever in your life. And being the part of Green Hall, I wish a very good time for you during your exam and of course a very good result afterwards. So first of all, what we are supposed to do, master the syllabus and exam structure. I believe you already have gone through this, the syllabus, the structure you already have done, you know the scheme of assessment. What actually we are supposed to do, we need to have the practice. And for practice, you are having the past papers, you are having the marking scheme. With all those past papers and the marking scheme, the main targets, that is the time management that must be done during your exam day. And of course, you are having aim high. Examiner says we are having two type of questions. Like we are having part A and part B. Part A questions we are having for 10 marks and part B question we are having for 4 marks. For part B question, examiner says for very good, excellent answer. How it should be, examiner demands, being a student, we are supposed to write a well-structured, clear and comprehensive response. And remember, to answer your part A questions, you are supposed to focus for assessment objective 1, where examiner actually says assessment objective 1, that is to recall, then select, and then you are supposed to present your information, and it should be an extensive and accurate knowledge. And how it can be extensive and accurate knowledge, in a while we'll be having discussion for it. The points should be well developed and likely to quote the Quranic verses and ahadith. Remember, I just have seen few of the questions sent by you guys. Examiner himself demands we are supposed to add the Quranic quotations, we are supposed to add the ahadith as references. That is important in order to have the good grades. For B part, we are supposed to write, examiner says very good answer, that is level 2 answer, the excellent part B answer, that is for 4 marks, and we are supposed to write, it should demonstrate a clear understanding. जो हमने पढ़ा है, उसकी understanding हमने show करना है. Then we are supposed to use our own opinion, and the question should be linked with the present day words. Based on all these things, how we can have the best answer? Many of the students, they are having the same question, sir, how we can have the good grades, 10 by 10, 9 by 10, or generally if I'm saying, how we can have the level 4 answer for 10 mark, and then of course level 2 answer for B part. We are supposed to add the quotations, Quranic quotations, ahadith. Remember, in your syllabus, we can divide the whole syllabus with 3 conditions. Few of the questions, we are having the requirement with maximum quotations. Like we are having question, the theme-based questions, the compound questions, God in himself, Allah's relation with his created world, Allah's relation with his messengers. For such question, we are supposed to add the maximum quotations. At least we are supposed to add 4 or 5 quotations with all the explanation. Likewise, Allah's relation with his created world, we are supposed to add the maximum quotations. Allah's relation with his messengers, we are supposed to add the maximum quotations. Quran and Hadith relationship, we are supposed to add the maximum quotations. Then few of the questions we are having where we are supposed to add 2-3 quotations, that's more than enough. Like the battles, if we have added 3 of the quotations or maybe 4 of the quotations, that's enough. But few of the topics we are having for which we don't need to add any of the quotations. Like the battles, generally we are not having any of the quotations, that's okay. But other than quotations, what actually make our answer the highly accurate answer? Remember, the other things we are having, that is the names. The name of the person, name of the area, name of the city, that makes the highly accurate information. Then we are supposed to add the names, name of the person, name of the area, then digits, dates, years, number of army, distance. Actually, these are the points through which we are supposed to have all of the details. जब ये details होंगी तो then it's highly accurate answer for which examiner says that can go for level 4 answer, and level 4 answer that is 8 to 10 depending on your writing expression. All of those given details आपने कितने अच्छे से उसको जब present किया है, you'll be having 8, you'll be having 9, you'll be having 10 maybe. The most important thing we are having the command words. Do you have any idea regarding the Rivian checklist, you guys? Having idea? Did you go through Rivian checklist? That is given by Cambridge. And Rivian checklist, the last page, command words given. Examiner demands, like examiner says, comment on, compare, describe, discuss. What does it mean? Anyone can share? If examiner says comment, then how we are supposed to answer? If examiner says describe, then how we can answer? Normally, sometime as a student, we are having a question ko dekha, and we start writing, maybe that is describe, maybe that is comment on. हम सिर्फ देखते हैं, okay, this is migration to Medina, we have started answering the question. And later on we discover, जब check होके पेपर वापस मिलता है, टीचर मार्क्स डिडक्ट करते हैं, तो देन वी आर हैविंग अ कमेंट, सर हमने तो माइग्रेशन टू मदीना लिखा था, बट माइग्रेशन टू मदीना व्हाट एक्चुअली एग्जामिनर डिमांड्स, हम उसको मिस कर रहे होते हैं. सो डू रिमेंबर, यू आर सपोज्ड टू गो थ्रू ऑल ऑफ दोस कमांड वर्ड्स and you are supposed to answer your questions based on those command words. Those command words are given in Rivian checklist. The last page of Rivian checklist, all of those command words are given. The other ones, we are having evaluate, explain, identify, suggest, trace, and so on. Complete list given here. And these all 8 to 10 command words are given, and we are supposed to follow the condition. What actually examiner demands? We are having a question, हमें पता तो examiner पूछना क्या चाह रहा है. Yes, that's very true, that's Battle of Badr. But regarding Battle of Badr, what examiner demands? Examiner हमें evaluation के लिए demand कर रहा है. Our examiner is asking us to describe, or maybe we are supposed to identify some of the things and so on. So likewise, if we know the command words, then we can best answer. और अगर command words का idea नहीं होगा, तो on our own side, we have done the best one, but remember that is not actually the best one, because सवाल कुछ और है, हम जवाब कुछ और लिख रहे होते हैं, तो that makes a problem. The time we are answering the paper, I already have discussed, we are supposed to have the time management. As a while ago, Sir Yunus Bilal, he shared, for the time management, we should divide the time. Maybe you guys are already having those all preparations through the time management. Personally, I suggest my students first 3 minutes to read the paper, because this is first external exam you are appearing for. Exam का pressure बहुत ज़्यादा होगा. So you should have the condition, you should go through the paper, पूरे paper को पढ़िए once, twice and thrice. Then make up the mind which of the question you know the best answer, and if you start writing, you don't need to think even. जिस पे आपको break नहीं लगेगी. Have the first 3 minutes, then we can divide the condition, और उसके साथ हम जब क्या करेंगे, the best answer जो मुझे आता है, मुझे पहले वो answer करना है. The very best answer might be this is question 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 whatsoever, जो मुझे सबसे अच्छा आता है, मैंने वो आंसर करना है. Then the second, then third one, and the last one, एंड में हम उस क्वेश्चन को रखेंगे for which you feel you need to think. थोड़ा सोचना पड़ेगा, थोड़ा कहीं तुक्का लगाना पड़ेगा, आप उस क्वेश्चन को बिल्कुल एंड में ले जाएंगे. And for the time management, 3 minutes to read the paper, then 16 minutes for question 1, and 22 minutes for question 2, 3, 4 and 5. 22 minutes each. Then we are supposed to have finally, we are supposed to have 5 minutes to recheck the paper. At least 5 minutes to recheck the paper. Because sometime we are answering, हम कोई point miss कर देते हैं, maybe punctuation is missed, some of the point, तो at least we should have 5 minutes at the end to recheck the paper, जिसको हम जब वो detail में check करेंगे. और उसके बाद, remember, that's again, it becomes really hard for the students, the time they have completed the paper, तो उसके बाद फिर एग्जामिनेशन हॉल में बैठना, वो लास्ट 5 मिनट्स 10 मिनट्स बड़ा मुश्किल लगता है. So try to manage the time. वो 5 मिनट आपने एग्जामिनेशन हॉल में बैठना है. You need to recheck your paper because this is the only time you are having your paper. Last minutes हैं, आप अपने पेपर को चेक करेंगे और पेपर को चेक करने के बाद then you are supposed to hand over the paper. So that you should be 100% satisfied कि whatsoever you have done on your side वो बिल्कुल perfect था. उसके अलावा उसमें कोई कमी बाकी नहीं है. Likewise, you should have the condition for paper 2. Few of the students, as I have seen some of the questions, few of the students, they were asking the most expected questions for this exam 2025. The most expected questions, of course, being a teacher, we said some of the guest papers. Having a view for the past routine examiner is having, so uske according, we are having the guest papers and for sure you will be receiving those guest papers. तो आप उसको जो है वो प्रिपेयर करेंगे. But that doesn't mean, remember, guest paper, it's just an idea. It's just my suggestion on my side for my students. अच्छा, मेरे व्यू के मुताबिक, these are the important questions for 2025 exam. आप इसको focus करेंगे. Right, जी? Now, moving to your questions, please.
Messi asks, do the names and dates give you more marks?
The dates, actually we are supposed to add the dates, the years, the digits, because examiner demands it should be highly accurate information. And highly accurate information, that is proved the time you are going to write. For example, that is Battle of Badr. And Battle of Badr, this is second year after Hijrah, the digit, it makes highly accurate. Muslims, they are 313 in number. The Meccans, they are 1000 in number. 70 Meccans, they are captives. 70, they are the prisoners. So these digits and dates actually, that makes the answer highly accurate. Additionally, we are supposed to add the names as well. That is, those who are killed in Battle of Badr. The prominent one, like Abu Jahl was killed. Utbah, Walid, Shaiba, Umayyah bin Khalf, they are killed. तो ये जो pet exact information है, ये आपके आंसर को highly accurate करती है.
Sir Zain Shah asks, if I cannot write exact references, so can I write it in my own words?
Remember, for the references for quotations from Quranic words, from Quranic verses, or maybe from ahadith, we can write with the own words, लेकिन उसकी limit सिर्फ इतनी होगी, we can change the synonyms. हम पूरी quotation अपने, we are not the scholars actually, हम पूरी quotation खुद से create नहीं कर सकते. इसके दो issues हैं. एक जाहिर है एग्जामिनर भी पढ़ा लिखा है, उसे पता है कि what is the Quranic verse exactly. प्लस दूसरा जाहिर है अगर हम कुरान में एडिशन कर रहे हैं, कुरान की वर्स नहीं है, वी आर ट्राइंग टू क्रिएट अ वर्स, तो ये तो फिर वो दूसरी कंडीशन आएगी, दैट बिकम्स ब्लास्फेमी, कि जाहिर है हम कुरान को चेंज करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. सो बी केयरफुल. यस, सिनोनिम्स वी कैन चेंज. लाइक वी आर हैविंग अ क्वेश्चन, वी आर हैविंग अ कोटेशन फ्रॉम सूरह फातिहा, दाई वी वर्शिप एंड दाइन एड वी सीक. We can use it, we can simplify it, you we worship and your help we seek.
Sir, Katrina Kaff asks, can I leave caliphs on choice?
Normally the students, those who are having a target with A star, being a teacher, I don't suggest my students to leave the caliphate in paper 2 and first Islamic community in paper 1. उसको छोड़ने के लिए नहीं होता. Basically, examiner says for both of the topics, like caliphate, examiner says examiner may set one or two of the questions from that chapter. If it's only one question, that's your luck. आपने ये topic पढ़ा ही नहीं है, आपने इसे choice में छोड़ दिया, एक question आया, now you are having 4 questions to answer, आप उसको answer कर रहे हो. But another hand, if examiner sets 2 of the questions, तो फिर आप क्या करेंगे? आपने एक topic choice पे छोड़ा, risk हुआ, 2 question चले गए. So those who are having the target, high target for A star, उनके लिए recommendation नहीं है. But those who are having a condition, सर जी पास हो जाएं काफी है, because in future अब्बा का business संभालेंगे, तो वहां पे सिर्फ पास होने के target के साथ okay, you may have the condition. But if you are having the high target A star, तो फिर उसको छोड़ना जो है वो, that's not a wise decision. Even though we are having choice.
Sir, can we write PS or PVUH instead of Prophet full entire time?
Better to write because these are the abbreviations जो हमने create कर रखी हैं, उन लोगों ने create नहीं की हैं. in some of the training workshop, even examiner says, we can use the specific English terminology or maybe Arabic terminology. Self-created terminology, actually, we are not supposed to relate. ये हमारी self-created terminology है. We can write salah, we can write prayer, we cannot write namaz. Might be the one who's checking your paper, उसे नमाज का पता नहीं है, फिर क्या करेंगे? Right? We can write song, we can write fasting, we cannot write roza. और likewise जो abbreviations होंगी, ये abbreviations हमारी created है ना? अगर उनको पता नहीं चलेगा तो फिर क्या करेंगे? It becomes difficult. So we shouldn't take any risk.
Sir, someone in the audience asks, how many yearly past papers are enough?
How many yearly back?
How many yearly past papers are enough to score an A star?
For A star, as generally we are having a routine at least minimum 5 years past papers तो हमें करना चाहिए in order to have a view कि what kind questions actually examiner setting. But generally it's a recommendation कि as maximum papers you can, आपके पास time है, you should have the maximum papers. कम से कम 5 साल के पेपर्स हमारे जरूर होना चाहिए और 5 साल के पेपर if you are having high target then variant 1 and variant 2 because the thing some for last few years examiner is setting some of the questions जो बहुत पुराने पेपर्स में short questions थे 5 mark question 4 mark question compound question था but now examiner setting for 10 mark question like we are having a condition examiner ने इससे पहले कभी भी कैलिफेट में बैटल ऑफ यमामा का क्वेश्चन नहीं दिया था बट एग्जामिनर गेव द क्वेश्चन इट वाज बैटल ऑफ यमामा इन कंपाइलेशन ऑफ कुरान हु नोज कि आने वाले टाइम में मे बी इन योर पेपर इट मे बी अ क्वेश्चन टोटली 10 मार्क क्वेश्चन रिगार्डिंग बैटल ऑफ यमामा तो फिर थोड़ा इशू हो जाएगा.
Sir, what is the most mark scoring topic in P1 and P2? Also, is the Charter of Medina important?
सॉरी व्हाट इज
Charter of Medina.
नहीं उससे पहले क्या था
What is the most scoring topic in P1 and P2?
most scoring topic. For Charter of Medina, we already have had the question in past papers. और Charter of Medina से related question आ सकता है. Twice it's a question. एक जगह पे examiner ने पूछा, it was a question, the event soon after Prophet's arrival in Medina और फिर separate Charter of Medina we are having the question. और हमारे जो questions generally close ended question होते हैं वहां पे थोड़ा सा हमारे पास चांस ज्यादा होता है. ओपन एंडेड क्वेश्चन में कंडीशन जो है वो डिफरेंट होती है. क्लोज एंडेड क्वेश्चन मींस एग्जामिनर सेज गिव एग्जांपल्स फ्रॉम 2 ऑफ द प्रॉफिट्स क्वालिटीज. क्लोज एंडेड क्वेश्चन है और उसके साथ अगर हम रिलेट कर सकें लाइक इट बिकम्स हाईली एक्यूरेट आंसर और हाईली एक्यूरेट आंसर की कंडीशन ऑलरेडी वी हैव डिस्कस द कोटेशंस द डेट्स ईयर्स एंड द नेम्स तो उसके साथ फिर मोस्ट स्कोरिंग क्वेश्चन होगा जी.
No further questions, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. Ji. All the best for everyone, please.